Digital India is not just a dream anymore. It's a revolution in motion. It's all about breaking boundaries, creating opportunities and making India smarter, stronger and more connected. And so today, digital transformation really means for us is for the future of smart buildings. And without getting the smart technologies, I know again, speaking about the smart, it's an ocean of smartness. It's basis on what level of smartness we consider, but yes, we are moving towards smart at whatever level, yes, we can think of that. So moving forward on to the same genre, INBAC as a team are also working rigorously on bringing standardization. We have our standards committee president, Mr. Rajesh Adhangale, who is working tirelessly to get standardization in building automation industry. And with Vital coming up, yes, it is going to be a easy path than before. That's what I assume. And again, Rajesh Adhangale will put some more light on that to us. So it's an incredible story of INBAC Standards Committee and journey towards Vital. Standards are not a barrier to progress. In fact, they are foundation for growth. And that's what exactly we are going to learn from Rajesh Adhangale as well. May I invite Rajesh Adhangale, President for Mumbai chapter, and as well as the Chair for Standards Committee, holding so many positions at the same time. May I give a big round of applause to Rajesh Adhangale.
Good morning everyone. First of all, I would like to start with an incident which has occurred in Mumbai. So by the way, how many of you are from Mumbai? Okay. So you must be aware about an incident that took place some 6 months back when Gokhale Road flyover was inaugurated. Can anybody tell what exactly was the incident? Misalignment. Yeah. Misalignment between what? Yeah, that's right. So BMC, they were working on this from last many years, this particular bridge they were working upon, and it was going to give a great relief to Mumbaikars who are traveling on the road. And once this was inaugurated, they came to know that there is a misalignment into the bridge, and this misalignment was because there was a lack of communication between BMC and the railways. So once the bridge was commissioned, both the entities started blaming each other, and that means when the project was being initiated, these two main entities, these two main stakeholders who were supposed to have the design clarity on the day one, that they didn't bring that clarity, and once the road was open, the bridge was open, and they found the problem, they started blaming each other. Now this is about the infrastructure project. This has happened into the state infrastructure project. So this miscoordination happened between the state entities. Okay. Now yesterday Mr. Vinayak Pai was here, and he was exactly mentioning the same thing. These problems, the building automation, or rather the building infrastructure entities or the stakeholders, they are facing. He mentioned about the consultant, architects, system integrators, OEMs, and the end users. They are not aligned when the project is being initiated. And once the project is done, and it will never be as per the expectation of the end user, then they start blaming each other. there is a monetary loss also. So this is the problem what we face. Now, if we talk about building automation, for building automation, there are various services into the buildings. So there are services like HVAC, lighting, sun protection, water management system, third-party integrations like fire alarm system, access control, and even the security surveillance system, electrical. So all these services into the building or within the campus, they are integrated together. And I'll tell you, all these protocols, they work on their own language, they speak their own language, they work on their own protocols, and finally, when it is up to the integration of all these services onto the common platform, we start facing the problem. Because they don't speak the common language. And on the day one, my friends are also here. Kapil is also here, and I was discussing with him yesterday, and he was passionately putting forward this problem that nobody discuss this problem sitting across the table when the project is being designed, and everybody wants to talk into the forum like this. Okay, so all the systems have got different protocols. They talk their own language, and finally, we face non-communication or the poor communication between these systems onto the central SCADA system. Okay, and then nobody is happy, and even there is definitely a monetary loss as well. This is what exactly I was talking about. I gave an example about Gokhale Bridge, but this is what happens. One entity, he lays the track from one side, and another entity follows from the other end, and finally there is always a misalignment. This is because a lack of scope clarity, improper coordination between the various stakeholders, and dominance of proprietary protocol-based manufacturers and system providers, and lack of standardized process. Our aim is to start speaking a same language. The language that I speak, if I am communicating with you in English, then you all must understand English. Or if I am communicating in Marathi or Hindi or whatever our local language, then we should be able to understand each other, and then that is the way we will overcome these issues. Now, if we talk about, okay, there is some issue with the, but here I have mentioned various global norms that are being followed in Europe and in US. So here it is ISO, then national codes in Germany, Energy Performance Building Directive, and EN 15232 Energy Performance in Buildings. So all these standards are being followed in the Western countries. And the building automation has already evolved in these European countries and in America, but building automation has started in India somewhere around 90s, and even after 30 years, we are not able to progress much on this. The issues that we were discussing on the day one about the miscoordination or miscommunication, still we are continuing on the same issues. So somewhere we also, as a Indian market, we also have to come together and start working on some standards and some processes and few guidelines which will be acceptable to everyone. Our team is working on this particular initiative. Now, we have Vital with us, and through Vital, we will be spreading this information, this knowledge to all the stakeholders of building automation, and this is how we will try to unite everyone together. So this is what I wanted to communicate from my end. Thank you.
Rajesh Saab, just a small question. You said there has been a great leap that the Western countries have had on automation. What kind of an leap was that? And are we today more or less reaching to that level, being late in the industry, or we have a very long way to go still to catch up with what is happening internationally?
Sir, what I will say, definitely the building automation journey in European countries or globally, they have progressed like anything. That has already been evolved. Okay, way back in 1990s, like I got an opportunity to work for global North American projects, and at that time, like at that period only, they were following certain guidelines. Nothing was open. Though they were working on the proprietary protocols, but surely there were some rules they used to follow in 1990s. And now, after 20, 30 years, they have almost gone towards accepting the open protocols. They are all working on open protocols and open systems. So yes, definitely they have progressed. Talking about India, 1990s, it was, what change I see is that BMS at that time was being, that BMS PC was kept somewhere into the basement, into a small room, and it was only used for monitoring. And it used to be monitored by some operators who were not even aware about the building services. Now, definitely, there is an awareness, and people have started to utilize BMS mainly for energy efficiency, and manpower efficiency also has increased over a period of time. And definitely we are there, but yes, we have a long way to go.
Thank you, sir.
Myself, Kapil, I'm from Secudec Automation. I carry almost equal amount of experience what Rajesh has in the building automation space. I would like to add here is that in terms of technology, I feel we Indians are far superior than what has been adopted globally. Okay, they have a mindset of executing their projects in certain manner. What we lack a mindset is building automation is only looked upon the fact that it is a glorified alarm manager, as what Rajesh was mentioning. And we feel that building automation is only about BACnet and Modbus. It is far beyond that. Technologies have evolved, softwares, platforms have evolved. It is not only about monitoring the MEPF of the building. We are getting a deeper and tighter integration with IT, lighting management, protocol like XML, OBIX, MQTT. These are being widely accepted and they are pushing the data. So if we really want to make a building smart, it is not only MEPF. Yes, they consume a lot of energies and a lot of stuff happens. But we need to also co-collaborate with the system which are going to talk and give a lot of dashboards and data to the CTOs and the CXOs of this world. So I would like to add here is that we need to change the mindset of that we can only integrate certain systems. This system exists. There have been systems which are in the buildings. There have been system integrators who are going ahead and going this integration. That's why the use cases are making a building smart. It is not just the data which is we are collecting and just displaying on a dashboard. So there are integrators. I would rate Rajesh is one of the legends in the BMS industry who understands what the protocol is, what a redundancy is, what does it matters. So I would say in terms of technology, we are far superior than what has been implemented globally. That is my word of pushing across. Well, I'm proud to be an Indian company.
May I request Pradeep Patil sir to be on stage and please felicitate our most valuable asset, Mr. Rajesh Adhangale.